back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you what I have in my performance bag for Evil Dead the Musical. Now, I did a what's in my rehearsal bag when I did the show 2 years ago. This year I wanted to show you what's in the performance bag because things are a little bit different. I am playing Cheryl for the second time. She is one of my all-time favorite roles to play, so I was really excited to get the chance to play this character again. It's in the same theater, but we have some different cast members, a different set, different choreography, and it really does feel like a brand new production, which is really, really cool. But I want to take you through what I have in my bag. So this is my bag. It is a gym bag that I got at Target. It was on clearance. I think it's the Champions brand. Now, we've been in performances for 2 weekends. We are starting our final weekend tonight, actually. I'm filming this on Halloween night, and we're doing a fun, special Halloween show. But since I've been in performances for 2 weekends, my bag is not as nicely and neatly packed as it was when we got started. So what we're gonna find in here is gonna be a surprise for me too, I have a feeling. So I have this Betsy Johnson pouch. It is a double zipper pouch. I used to carry it for work all the time. This should be hair stuff. And it is. I have a wet brush. I have the Not Your Mother's dry shampoo. This is the Plump for Joy bodybuilding shampoo. I have the Plump for Joy hair lifter, thickening hair lifter. I have a 12 Benefits spray. This I got in a Nipsey, but it's pretty nice. So my hair for Cheryl is actually not too far off from this, but I do wear extensions. They're not my nice extensions though, because I get covered in blood throughout this production. So the nice extensions would not be nice anymore. So the ones that I wear for this show really only have to look nice for around the first 20 minutes of the show, and then they can get as bloody as they want. But I do style my hair as nicely as I can because I kind of want the audience to be caught off guard, because I start off like very cutesy, very modestly dressed, and then I come running in with my clothes ripped up and I'm covered in blood and all that good stuff. Here I also have in this front pouch, there are hair ties in the front pouch of all different colors. Because Cheryl is very cutesy, I got to make my own costume. So I am wearing a skirt with unicorns all over, brightly colored unicorns. So the brightly colored hair ties really match the character. These are my makeup brushes. These are from BH Cosmetics. They are the Crystal Quartz collection, I want to say. I want to say Rose Quartz, but I also feel like that's Steven Universe, so I might be wrong. This is a matched set of brushes. They came in this case. There's a surprise in here. Okay, I'll show you the brushes first. So the brushes are really nice. It is a set of 12, I believe, if I remember correctly. I have my own set of brushes that are just for theater. My everyday brushes I keep separately. These are always in this carrying case, so that way anytime I'm doing a show or an audition or we're doing our promo shoots, I can just grab these and go. I do try to clean them after each performance, not performance, but like after the run. Sometimes I don't remember because I'm a terrible person, but I do try to clean them fairly regularly. One of the lines that I say in the show, the characters are playing a game of guess the word. Cheryl's already a demon, they don't realize that. And so Cheryl is guessing the words before Linda can describe them, and the last one I say is hamster. And apparently I say it really funny, and it's become a running gag. And so our Shalani, Heather, got me a tiny hamster. And he's so cute. I named him Hans Christian Henderson, because if you're familiar with the show too, Cheryl makes a lot of puns about hands. So Hans Christian Henderson it was. So this pouch is empty, but that's because there should be a comb in here, like a big comb, and this is also where I transport my extensions. Right now my extensions are actually hanging up with my costume because I have to wash them in the sink after every performance. Because every night I finish the show covered in blood, my hair is so gross, so sticky, so I wash the extensions, I hang them up on a skirt hanger, and then I leave them in my costumes to dry before the next show. So the comb should be in here somewhere though. We're gonna see. This is my I just arrived at the theater bag. So I have 2 different mini deodorants, a clinical strength and Outlast Extend. I've got a Mario Badescu chamomile and lavender spray, which is really nice. I've got a Lip Smackers Dr. Pepper lip balm, also important. A Bath & Body Works hand sanitizer in the scent Never Stop Dreaming. Oh, it's Sugared Honeysuckle is the actual scent, but it's named Never Stop Dreaming. I picked this one for my bag because it has unicorns on it and it seemed appropriate. I also have an e.l.f. lip scrub. This is the mint one, yeah, Mint Maniac. I've been really lucky this show that for pretty much every performance, I've had time to go home and shower and do some of my prep there. So by the time I get to the theater, like my hair is ready to go, my face is ready for makeup to be applied. But I'm not always that lucky, and sometimes I'm literally running into the theater and I have, you know, my kind of gross, and I need to get ready for the show. So this is my getting ready bag so that I can make sure that I've got a good blank canvas and also that I don't smell bad and everything's clean. Priorities. I have a Walmart bag. Just a Walmart bag with nothing in it. I have this bag. This was an Ulta gift set bag, I think. This is my post-show hair bag. Well, post-show in general. So I have a second wet brush. This is the holiday design, which I thought was really cute. I have a different wet brush. I have a scrunchie from Five Below because they have cute scrunchies. I've got a deodorant stick. This one is Dove Original Clean, my favorite. I have body spray, which is Soap & Glory Sugar Crash. 90% of the products I have are Soap & Glory, just in case you're wondering. I also usually have a bottle of detangler in there. It's not in there. Hopefully it's in the bag somewhere. We'll see. So I keep mentioning blood. In case you're wondering, I get attacked by two kinds of blood primarily. One of them is the Ben Nye Fresh Scab. They doll me up with that before we even start the show. They literally will draw lines on my collarbone, my stomach, my back, my arms, and then I let all that dry as much as possible before I put my coat on. And then we start the show. And then we have what we call the trape. If you've seen the show, you might know what I'm referring to. If you've seen Evil Dead, the original one, you probably know what I'm talking about. So after the trape, Cheryl comes running back in, and so I have to go from the attack scene, tear off costume pieces, come on stage. And then I go backstage after that during the airport scene. They put more blood on me, and that one is a soap-based blood. It's actually pretty nice. It smells really pleasant. So I get drenched with that in Act 2 as well because we have squibs. We also have people shooting blood using, they're literally pesticide sprayers, and they spray us down with fake blood. And then I also have a third blood, which I forgot about, and that is the blood that I spit. I spit on Ash in Act 1, and I bite Ed in Act 2. And so for both of those, I have a third kind of blood. So by the time I get out of the show, I am disgusting. Found that comb I was looking for. I have a mirror of my own. It's not a very big green room, and there's not a lot of us in the cast, but still, it's nice having a separate mirror so I can step back if I need to and touch up makeup and things like that. I have this Ipsy pouch. This is filled with makeup wipes. There's literally 3 of these Neutrogena makeup remover cleansing towelette packets in this pouch. So I try to wipe off as much as I can before I go home, and that's what I use to try to get stuff off my face. For everything else, I have baby wipes. This is the Target brand Sensitive Skin Baby Wipes. Literally, we're all just scrubbing at ourselves, trying to get as non-sticky as possible to get into our cars to drive home. I also keep another pack, a third pack, of makeup remover wipes in the cellar because I spend the entirety of the show pretty much in the cellar. And I get real gross a couple points there. A pair of scissors. I'm also the costumer for this show. So I've done a lot of like last minute repairs and cutting up curtains and whatnot. So scissors come in handy. I've got my good cough drops. These are the Cepacol cough drops. They're real nice. I usually pop one, usually during Housewares employee. So that way, by the time I get to my big song, Look Who's Evil, I'm feeling pretty good. And then once I get past Join Us, I can kind of relax for the rest of the show because I don't have any more solos. I have a jaw clip. I think I have a second one in here too. So again, I get bloodied up before we start the show, before I finish my costume and hair, makeup, all that good stuff. So to keep my hair from getting in the blood, I will jaw clip it to the top of my head. And sometimes that requires 2 jaw clips. A bottle of Walgreens brand Mucinex. This is one of the best things you can use if your voice feels really gross and you need to sing. I've done a video before about what to do if you're sick during a show, but like I have really bad allergies, I have really bad asthma, and I actually was treated for vocal nodes back in January. So if you'd like to learn more about what you can do to help yourself when your voice is tired and sick, please comment below because I am here to help you, my friend. Found the other jaw clip. I have a single protein bar. This is a Power Crunch Protein Energy Bar in the flavor French Vanilla Creme. I don't like to eat a lot before shows, especially if it's a musical, but it is really nice to carry one of these in your bag, just in case. I have a ColourPop Midnight Masquerade Princess kit. I have 2 of these. Literally, they came in the mail, and I threw them right into my bag, because I was like, I might use these for the show. I believe this is the Giselle one. Yeah, this is the Giselle bundle, which I haven't ended up using, because the lip color wasn't quite right, but it's gorgeous. So you've got the inside with Giselle, who's never featured on anything, so like I was super excited. And then there's a highlighter and a lip color. Found my detangler. This is the Suave Kids Sparkleberry with Princess Anna on it. Don't judge, it's awesome. I mean, it's completely synthetic. It's literally just a bottle of manufactured chemicals, but it gets the tangles out of your hair, so like I ain't mad. So in an outer pocket, turns out I had another deodorant. This is deodorant number 4, y'all. This is Degree Motion Scents Stay Fresh. Daisy Fresh and aloe vera. I'm gonna be real fresh in this show because I may be sticky, but dang it, I've put on deodorant. So that is it for my official performance bag. However, when I left the show last week, I ended up bringing another bag home. I have this super classy messenger bag. The reason there's a flower on it is it's covering up the Glee logo. So, is that flower coming off? Oh, it's good. So this is the bag I carry in the show as Cheryl, because in the opening number, we're all arriving to the cabin in the woods, and we're all supposed to have backpacks and whatnot. And I thought, what better for Cheryl than a Glee messenger bag? It's very on brand. Also, it's mine. It's literally mine. I literally bought it when Glee was a thing. The problem is, we finish the opening number, we all do our pose, and I end up, at the end of the song, I am between Scotty's legs, like doing one of these numbers, like real cutesy. And he does a bit where like, they all get up to leave, and he pushes me back down. I'm like, oh, Scotty! And as he did that, I like pulled funny, the strap broke. Luckily, I mean, I had a safety pin like on the strap, but I didn't have time to fasten it because I literally had to run off stage, run back on, immediately do dialogue, and I had like a hot second where we're like exploring the cabin, and I try to like, oh my god, I try to safety pin this bag back together, and it wasn't happening. So I had to hold this messenger bag in my arms like a very odd looking baby. So I ended up bringing this bag home so I could repair it. I'm going to stitch the strap back together once I finish filming this video. But yeah, that was fun. I ended up tossing some of my stuff into this bag too to make it more convenient. But I do have one item in here that is both a prop and useful. My asthma inhaler. So I have asthma, which luckily has been very mild this time around. But I make it a bit when Cheryl gets scared with the boys coming out of the cellar. Like Scotty like throws the door open and yells boo, and all the girls freak out. And they're like pulling like these strange items out of the cellar, and everyone's like, ooh, what is this? And Cheryl's like, so I make it a bit, and it's landed every time, so yay me. I have a Brita water bottle. Cannot recommend these highly enough, because when you are going to a new theater for an audition, or you're going to a rehearsal, and you don't know what the water situation is going to be like, it filters the water for you. And I live in Florida, and y'all, Florida's a swamp. It's swamp water. We're drinking swamp water. So I carry this bad boy around all the time just to be safe, and I keep it in the cellar. So always have a water bottle with you. I have a hoodie. It is my Princess 10K 2018 hoodie. I love it because that race was Merida themed. So Merida's on the back. And I did actually run that race. I bought it to treat myself. It is my favorite hoodie. It's a great lightweight one to carry around. It's almost November. It's gonna be November tomorrow, but it's Florida and it was 91 degrees today. So I don't use this very often, but sometimes it can get kind of cold in the theater, so. My prop is still in my bag because I just grabbed it and took it home so I could fix it. So this is one of my favorite props that I get to use in the show. This is Bruce Campbell's book, If Chins Could Kill. Confessions of a B-movie actor. One of my favorite bits that I do in the show is Scotty says, why don't you go read a book or something? I go, you know what, Scotty? Maybe I will. And I open it like that and walk dramatically across the stage. And it lands every time. It's a really good bit. It's not really his book though. It's really a math textbook with a fake cover on it. But you know what? Whatever works. And this one's really sturdy. I used it last time we did this show too, so I love it. Last but not least, I have one item left, and that is a Kylo Ren water bottle. But this is not for water. This is my bottle of spitting blood. Here, I spit on people twice in this show. I make my own blood. It is mostly strawberry Hershey syrup with a little bit of corn syrup in it to give it a little bit more thickness. There's no exact science to it. I literally just like glug it in and shake it. Maybe put a little bit of water in to make it a little bit more fluid, and then it sits in the cellar until I need it. It works really well though. Like, it shows up really well on stage, tastes delicious. It's the right thickness. It's a really good effect. But I need to wash it before I put more spitting blood. I wash it after every weekend. Because would you want a mouthful of 2-week-old strawberry syrup in your mouth? No? No, we don't. No one wants that. So that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun. Hopefully you'll get to see a production of Evil Dead in your area, or even audition for it yourself. I really recommend it if you get the chance. It is a really, really fun show. A question for you. What is the most important thing you need in your performance bag? Because I'm always looking for new things to start carrying around with me. So let me know in the comments what you always carry with you. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you had a good time, please stick around. I have more stuff coming, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Honestly, it's just really soothing to be back here between like the soft lighting and the fog machine. It's called white noise machine. Oh, it's tap effect too. Alright. I can't see anything.
We're doing the section where they do the yeah, it was fine. And I would know the background, like how everything is before doing it.
So the Necronomicon jacket is painted. I use the code from Gravity Falls, so it says, "What a stupid bitch," which is one of Scotty's main quotes of the show, except I spelled bitch wrong, but that's okay. No one can tell except me, and you know that I've told you.
It's a ghost!
It's my dad!
Ghost dad!
Daddy!
And there is a dark spirit that wants to destroy you.